Hello everybody, I am Shreya Haran, the co-founder at Helping Hearts. Currently, I am pursuing my master's in clinical psychology. Additionally, I have also acquired training in rational emotive and cognitive behavior therapy for 30 hours, hypnotic psychotherapy level 3, 4-day practice-based child therapy, and currently I am also pursuing a diploma in advanced counseling skills and arts-based therapy. Today, in our Saturday series, we are going to talk about the importance of negative emotions for our mental well being. Often in our daily interactions, we have come across statements like, "Don't be sad, everything will fall into place," or "So much of anger, oh God, please chill." Apart from these, I'm sure we've all been awkward or helpless when that one friend of ours cried in front of us, and we almost jumped to give them those tissues and water bottles. Or even for that matter, our own selves. How many times have we excused ourselves from people when we've cried too much, or even when we're just about to cry? All these situations boil down to one conclusion: how we as a society try to avoid or push away all the negative emotions and feelings that we go through. First, let's understand why we push away these negative emotions. It's simply because they are generally unpleasant to experience. Nobody wants to cry or stay upset or angry for too long. And staying positive and optimistic also has healthier benefits. So, why at all do we experience these negative emotions? Let's understand this using a simple analogy. Take, for example, person X. Person X loves to eat junk food. In fact, junk food makes him happy and cheerful. Person X eats junk at all times. What is likely to happen here? Though eating junk can make person X very happy and keep him in that emotional state, it can have miserable effects on his physical health. Which is why the body of person X is designed in a way that if he binges on junk for too long, he is likely to have an upset stomach, might feel nauseatic, or may have gastrointestinal disturbances, etc. These conditions will help person X monitor his eating habits and keep them in control so that his physical health is taken care of. The role of negative emotions in our lives is just that. They are those empty stomachs, nausea, and gastrointestinal disturbances that help us keep a check on our mental health. Negative emotions are beneficial for our survival, and they are also indicators of parts of ourselves that need attention and need to be taken care of. Fear, a negative emotion, will help you respond in a healthier way when there is some form of threat in front of you. The nervousness that you experience before performing on the stage will help you prepare enough to perform well. Getting upset or angry with friends and family because they mistreated you will help you establish healthier boundaries to keep your mental health intact. Crying helps in releasing pain. Doubting yourself and your abilities might help you challenge yourself to perform better. Hence, it is important that we remain aware whenever we experience any kind of negative emotions. Do not try to avoid them or push them away. We need to accept our negative emotions just the way we accept our positive emotions. When we accept our negative emotions, we are in a better state of mind to deal with them. Ask yourself these two questions the next time you are experiencing a negative emotion. Why am I feeling so? And what do I need to take care of in order to deal with this emotion? And also remember, seeking professional help is okay when you are too overwhelmed with these negative emotions. Thank you for watching this video. If you like the content discussed today, please like the video, leave your views and comments, share this video, and subscribe to our channel. I hope you have a healthy day, both physically and mentally. Bye.